Hello. Very appealing up to a point. Saying Neville often frames his teachings using Christian language along with New Age ideas. Consciousness. All right. So this is what I'd like to suggest to everybody as a teaching tool. Go ahead and find this guy named Schultz who talks about Edgar Cayce. Okay. And it's here on YouTube. Watch that video, and what he has to say about Edgar Cayce and what he's learned is great. A lot of people don't screw around with transcendental meditation either. For whatever reason, you have to go in to go out. I personally don't see how any of this is different from each other. I think it's just a deeper way of tapping into the same thing, and that has been my experience. I want to get down to his religious claims. Okay. The word assumption isn't true. All right. He says, see yourself there. Assume. No, not assume. Assume the reality is what he says. He doesn't say assumption. He says, assume the reality, which we also, many people refer to as stepping into your greatest timeline. Okay? This is what I'm breaking down for you. All right? Manifestation practices don't come from God is a lie. Okay? Except for it's also true. God doesn't exist. It never has, and it never will. You made individual people into gods, and those gods used to exist as people, and you have made them into something that they are not. You should think about that. Think about making an actual being and worshiping it into something it never was. Creepy. Anyway, they come from old occult methods, the same root as witchcraft. 1 and 2 are not the same, sir. Tarot card readings and other practices connect people to demonic realms without their awareness. 1 and 2 are not the same. The fact is, people, that's not true. It's not even close to true. There's plenty of things that connect you to the so-called demonic realms that have nothing to do with any of these vices or devices, okay? These things are games. Tarot cards are games, okay? It came from a system as a game, and people started seeing that they could use it with intuition, and you absolutely can. And you can get completely still, and you can start swiping out cards, and you can have this, that, or whatever. But if you worship it, you will definitely have something attached to it. If you feel guilt over it, you will definitely have something attached to it. If you feel any negative thing about yourself whatsoever that doesn't sit well with you, even though negative things exist and people are successful in them, let's be real, those people are perfectly content with the life that they've chosen. Okay? Those people are perfectly content with the life they've chosen. That is exactly why they are successful at it. Okay? Other people you convince are stupid or bad or this or that for whatever reason that you've convinced that are worthless, you are responsible for that. Yep. Including this guy trying to come to me and tell me how it is. He's responsible if any of this was to change my mindset. We are not merely physical creatures living a passing spiritual experience, but rather eternal souls living a temporary earthly experience. Guys, this is heaven and hell. You are on a temporary existence here on earth compared to your being's existence and how long it lasts. It's forever. It continues on forever. Okay? The reason, and from what I can tell, that all right, you don't even know that those knowledges are true. So I don't know if I should go into them. This guy will say they're demonic, but it is called esoteric. I'm not sure why they call it that. However, the truth is that the esoteric knowledges openly receive the Dead Sea Scrolls, openly receive knowledge, openly receive information that contradicts their own if they are on the path of so-called enlightenment. The kingdom of God is within you, sir. And of course, people who are gonna get rich scheme quickly will misuse it, but in truth, they can also receive, if they so choose, and use these principles to rock their world without having to be attached to any of it. They have the right to do so, whether you like it or not.